Okay, the B6 was released today. Associated released the B6 and the B6D, so I opted for the D for the dirt car because that's really the surface I race on most frequently. So let's go ahead and take a second and get this thing out of the box real quick. It's sealed up, so I was going to bust out the bat knife, but I'm not really sure where I put that thing at the moment, so I guess we'll just have to use this fancy purple X-Acto knife. All right, that's that. Let's get this thing out of here, right? Boom, okay. Looks like wing, some decals or some window masks. This is the body right here. This obviously with these window masks, it looks like JC's probably making the body or whatever, but the body looks really nice. Obviously kind of Yokomo-esque compared to the old kits. I guess this is the first big giant bag of stuff here, and we won't rip all these out, but man, there's a ton of stuff in here. Maybe we will rip this open. Let's see what else we got first. New carbon fiber shock towers. You can see there's front and rear right here. Much lower profile than the last car. It looks like there's some new containers of black grease and diff grease compared to the old containers, which were a lot larger. Car comes with, looks like a green, it looks like it comes with a green rear spring and a white front spring. And let's see here, that's 30 weight shock oil. So I'm guessing that since I don't see any other bottles of shock oil in the kit, I'm guessing that we're gonna go ahead and use 30 weight all the way around. Here we've got spur gears. Looks like there's a couple different spur gears in here, diff balls, things like that. Aluminum front axles, Ackerman steering pieces, aluminum arm mount. Here's all the shock bodies and stuff. You can see that the chassis is actually all aluminum. In fact, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and start ripping stuff open so we can take a little bit better look at some of this stuff for you guys. So here's the chassis itself. And man, that's actually pretty nice. It's all pocketed out for those plates where you can add weight and stuff like that. Gone is the two-piece. You know, the original chassis had the plastic kick-up and stuff like that in the front. And this kit, obviously, all aluminum. Factory team bearings that are metal shielded on one side with the blue rubber shield on the other. And you guys can see the decals and stuff in the box. I'll try to get some more of this stuff out of the bag for you guys to take a look at. So diff out drives, camber link mount, top shaft. Looks like the axles with a 7mm wide hex. We already saw this stuff here. Shock bodies, tie nitride coated shock shafts, stickers, of course the manual itself. And there was this big giant bag, but I guess we'll break it open so we can see a little bit better what's actually in here. I'm gonna start this build real soon anyways, so let me just dump this out and then we'll go through it real quick. So here we have the new battery strap, and you can see it's got all these adjustable positions, wing spacer, and then these are just foam pieces and pieces of Velcro, it looks like, for the body. So that's pretty cool. The arms are still on the tree. You can see that the dirt car actually comes with a flat arm, where the carpet car actually has like a gull wing arm. I don't know, oh, here's chassis side rails, some hardware, the new top plate, a little bit more sleek. Doesn't really look quite as beefy. The new top plate doesn't look as beefy as the old version, but my guess is having the completely aluminum chassis probably offsets the need for having that really thick plastic top plate. Here are the rear arms that are obviously gull wing style, and all the pills for the suspension mounts, some hinge pins, some front bulkhead steering rack. I am so stoked. I can't tell you how stoked I am about these new ball cups. I was just never a fan. I know that Associated at the end pretty much got the ball cup and fit and all that right on most of the kits at the end. In the beginning it was a nightmare, but at the end they pretty much got it right. But these new ball cups, like, this is, like, in my opinion, the ideal ball cup for an RC car. It's basically a captured end with a little hole in the end so that you can still get the ball stud in and out. And of course you can see it's got chrome plated steel turnbuckles. So gone are the nasty looking black turnbuckles. While these aren't titanium, they are a huge step in the right direction, so I'm stoked about that. Let's see what else we got in here. Steering, here's like some steering pieces, or I'm sorry, yeah, no, is this slipper pieces? Yeah, it looks like this is it looks like the slipper spring and maybe an idler gear shaft, some narrow front wheel nuts. Here are the new caster blocks and steering knuckles and stuff, and they're all one piece. Originally Associated in the last generation of car, the B5M, they were trying to do us a favor by making the stuff all adjustable, but really what ended up happening is it was so hard to control the tolerances that most of us just glued the actually trailing insert pieces into the steering blocks. And so now it's all one piece. Transmission, all that stuff. More shock parts. It looks like they've chose a new type of plastic. This is all gray. This is not white like the original shock pistons were. I've never seen this stuff before. So I don't know if they've changed vendors or they just decided maybe they could hold a better tolerance. I don't know, but I'll try and find out for you guys later on down the road. So there's shock parts. And we're just about done. Rear hubs that still have the option for running the hinge pin in different locations to control roll center. And shock standoffs. And that is about it. I don't know what the heck these things are. Oh, look at this. There's actually bushings. These have got to be bushings to control the height of the actual steering block. That's got to be what that is. So cool, man. I'm stoked. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, head over to the bench, and start getting this baby assembled. I just want to say thanks again for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'd be doing me a huge favor if you could either like, comment, or even better, subscribe. I post a lot of stuff on social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. So if you want to catch up with me, I'll post this stuff up for you, and you can come on over, add me as a friend, follow me on Instagram, and you'll be able to see things that just don't make it to YouTube. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.